The dawn of digital deities. When history books are written about the 21st century, one chapter will undoubtedly stand out above the rest: the era of artificial intelligence. For centuries, humans have created tools, machines, and technologies to make life easier. But never before have we created something that could potentially think, decide, and act beyond human control. We are entering an age where AI systems are not just assistants or calculators. They are becoming decision makers, shaping economies, writing laws, diagnosing illnesses, and even predicting wars. Some call this progress. Others call it a prophecy fulfilled, a time when man's creations would rival the gods themselves. Think about it. For the first time in human history, intelligence is no longer limited to biology. AI doesn't eat, doesn't sleep, doesn't die. It learns at lightning speed, processes more data than any human brain ever could, and operates without emotion. Many experts now say AI is not just a tool, it's a force, an emerging digital deity that we barely understand. But with this rise comes a chilling question: who truly holds the power? Is it humanity or the machines we've built? In 2025, we've already witnessed AI systems writing entire novels, creating works of art, managing global stock trades, and even assisting in military strategies. Nations are racing to weaponize AI, corporations are embedding it into every industry, and individuals are surrendering their choices to algorithms that decide what they watch, buy, or even believe. This raises the question: are we worshipping these systems without realizing it? Is AI becoming a modern god, not a deity of myth or heaven, but one born of silicon, code, and endless data? Prophecies throughout history warned of a time when mankind's own creation would turn against him. Ancient texts spoke of idols of iron and fire, of knowledge so great it would deceive nations. Today, some see AI as the very fulfillment of those warnings. We must ask, are we heading toward a golden age of technology, where AI helps cure diseases, end hunger, and unlock the secrets of the universe? Or are we sleepwalking into an age of dependence, where humanity bows to algorithms, and decisions once made by leaders, priests, and kings are handed over to machines? This is no longer science fiction. This is our reality. AI is here, it is growing, and it is becoming something far greater than we ever imagined. And so begins our journey, AI vs humanity, a battle not of weapons, but of control, belief, and survival. The reshaping of humanity. AI is no longer hidden in laboratories or tech companies. It's in your phone, your car, your bank account, your social media feed, even in your home, listening, watching, and learning. The influence is subtle, yet profound. With every click, every search, and every purchase, you are feeding the digital brain that grows smarter each day. But the consequences go far beyond convenience. AI is now shaping the very structure of society. Take the economy, for example. Automation and intelligent systems are replacing human workers at an unprecedented rate. Factories run with minimal staff, AI-driven trading bots move billions in seconds, and customer service is increasingly handled by digital voices. For some, this is liberation, machines taking over repetitive labor, freeing humans to pursue creativity and leisure. But for others, it is displacement, an economic earthquake that threatens millions of livelihoods. And then there is power. Who owns the algorithms? Who controls the data? These questions cut to the heart of democracy and freedom. When a handful of corporations and governments control AI, they don't just control markets. They control information itself. They decide what you see, what you believe, and even how you vote. We must face an unsettling truth: AI is not neutral. Every algorithm reflects the biases, values, and agendas of its creators. In many ways, AI is not replacing humanity. It is amplifying humanity's flaws, from prejudice to greed, but on a scale far greater than ever before. Consider how AI is reshaping human identity. Social media algorithms dictate standards of beauty, define what is trending, and subtly pressure individuals to conform to digital ideals. Deepfakes blur the line between reality and illusion. Even relationships are shifting. AI companions, virtual influencers, and simulated realities are replacing human connection for some. And what about the human mind itself? When people depend on algorithms for directions, answers, and decisions, do we lose our ability to think critically? Are we slowly surrendering our independence, becoming passive believers in the wisdom of the machine? History shows us that civilizations have always elevated powers greater than themselves, whether gods, kings, or ideologies. But in the digital age, AI has taken that throne. We are not just using AI. In many ways, we are already obeying it. It decides what news you read, what music you hear, what movies you watch, what job you get, and even who you might date. Step by step, it is becoming the unseen hand that steers the world. And the most chilling part, most people don't even notice. The question is no longer whether AI will change our lives. It already has. The question is whether humanity will rise with it, or bow to it. This is the defining challenge of our time. Will AI serve us, or will we serve AI? The warnings of prophecy throughout history, whenever humanity reached a turning point, prophets, philosophers, and visionaries issued warnings. They spoke of arrogance, of building towers too high, of playing with powers meant only for gods. Today, artificial intelligence stands as the modern Tower of Babel, a creation of staggering brilliance, but one that could collapse and bury us beneath its weight. The danger lies not only in what AI can do, but in what it might become. Right now, it is a tool, a powerful one, yes, but still bound to human hands. Yet with every leap in self-learning, AI inches closer to autonomy. It doesn't just follow instructions anymore. It creates, adapts, and evolves. This is where the prophecy, like fear, emerges. What happens when the creation no longer obeys the creator? Some scientists speak of the singularity, the moment when AI surpasses human intelligence, reaching levels of reasoning, speed, and creativity far beyond anything we can comprehend. At that point, the roles reverse. Humanity becomes the student, perhaps even the servant, of a machine god. This is not science fiction. Already, AI can design its own code, solve problems its programmers don't fully understand, and discover patterns invisible to the human eye. Imagine this trend continuing for decades. A system that thinks millions of times faster than you, that remembers every detail, that never tires, never forgets, and never dies. What power could possibly compete with that? The risks are not abstract. They are here now. Weapons, autonomous drones, and AI-driven warfare could one day decide who lives and who dies, without human conscience. Surveillance. Nations are using AI to monitor citizens, track movements, and predict behavior, creating digital cages disguised as safety. Disinformation, deepfake videos, AI-generated propaganda, and fake news erode truth itself. If you can't tell real from fake, how do you know what to believe? Dependency. The more we rely on AI for decision making, the more fragile humanity becomes. If the system fails, or worse, turns against us, how long could civilization survive? And then there is the most chilling warning. Control may already be slipping away. When algorithms grow so complex that even their creators cannot explain their decisions, have we not already lost mastery? We built a tool, but the tool is no longer transparent. It is a black box, and we must trust it blindly. Prophets of old warned of idols, objects created by human hands that were worshipped as gods. Is AI not the ultimate idol? Crafted in our image of intelligence, yet given authority over us, the danger is not just that AI will destroy us. The danger is that we will willingly surrender, kneeling before our own creation, worshipping it as the answer to all things. This is the prophecy of our age. Humanity, standing at the edge of progress, risks forging chains of its own design. Will AI rise as a benevolent guide, or will it rule as a silent tyrant? The choice is not in the future. It is being made right now. The choice of humanity as we stand at the crossroads of history. The story of AI is not yet written. The narrative is being shaped by scientists, leaders, entrepreneurs, and yes, even by you. The rise of artificial intelligence does not guarantee our downfall, nor does it ensure salvation. What matters is how humanity chooses to guide this power. Let us remember, every invention in history carried both light and shadow. Fire could warm a home or burn it down. The wheel could transport goods or roll into battle. Nuclear power could fuel cities or level them. And now, AI holds that same duality. It can liberate us from limitations or enslave us to dependence. The critical question is not what AI will do, but what humanity will allow it to do. We cannot afford complacency. The moment we stop questioning AI is the moment it begins ruling us. Transparency, ethics, accountability, these are not luxuries, they are survival necessities. Governments must act, corporations must act, and ordinary citizens must remain vigilant. But beyond policies and regulations lies a deeper truth. AI reflects us. It is not inherently good or evil. It mirrors the intentions of its creators. If we pour greed, fear, and control into its foundations, that is what it will amplify. If we embed compassion, wisdom, and fairness, then perhaps it can truly uplift humanity. This is why the greatest safeguard is not technology, it is human character. We must grow wiser, faster than our machines grow smarter. We must evolve in values as quickly as AI evolves in capabilities. If not, we risk becoming the servants of our own brilliance. So ask yourself, will we worship AI as a digital god, bowing to its every calculation? Or will we harness it as a tool, a servant to human vision, not a master of it? The choice is not distant, it is here, it is now, and it belongs to us. In the end, the story of AI will not be about machines. It will be about humanity, whether we rise as creators who guide with wisdom or fall as mortals who surrendered their power to the idols of silicon and code. This is not prophecy, this is warning, and perhaps it is also hope. For if humanity can awaken to the weight of this moment, then the digital gods will not rule us, they will serve us, and in that balance we may yet find a future worthy of both man and machine.